Indian securities markets has evolved rapidly, becoming one of the most dynamic and resilient in the world. From technological advancements to regulatory reforms, it continues to pave the way for greater transparency, efficiency, and investor participation. And to delve deeper into the advancement of Indian securities markets, joining us today virtually is the MD and CEO of Bombay Stock Exchange, Sundararaman Ramamurthy. Over to you, sir.
Good day, everybody. Thank you very much for inviting me and having me digitally present along with you. My apologies for not being physically present. Let me start with congratulations to Times Now for the 20th anniversary. I think the topic is keeping India ahead. It gels very clearly well with India's vision of Viksit Bharat, a developed nation by 2047, led by our Prime Minister, Honorable Narendra Modi ji, towards making India a developed nation. Indian economy is one of the fastest growing economies in the world. We are growing at a rate of around 7% on an average for quite some time now. We will soon become a 5 trillion economy. Currently, we are around 4.5 trillion economy. By 2047, our expectation is we will grow into at the least a 20 to 25 trillion economy and at best to a 50 trillion economy. The pillars of a country's growth lies with consumption, exports, and investment. India is becoming the global consumption capital. I'm told around 50%, more than 50% of the GDP is consumed in India. The people who are going to be the consumers of this country, who are they? India has a large population. By 2047, we are talking about a 170 crore population. Of this, 60% are going to be in income earning age. That is, we are talking about 100 crore population who are going to be in the income earning age and therefore increase the consumption. Consumption is a very important part of an economic well-being and to keep the wheels of economy running. Keeping this in mind, our Honorable Finance Minister in the last budget released and put in hands of the retailers around 1 lakh crores so that when consumption gets boosted, manufacturing and all the other allied activities get a boost. When you manufacture more than what you consume, you export, that becomes the next very important leg of growth for any country, and we are extremely doing well. For all this, you require a manufacturing activity to happen, and that is where the investments come in. In all these fronts, India is doing wonderfully well. The demographic profile of India, which I refer to, augments very well in all these areas. India saves around 30% of its GDP. Presume even 25% of it is going to come into the capital markets. We are talking about around 150 lakh crores per annum coming into the capital market. The market cap at this point of time in India is around 5 trillion US dollars. This has grown by 118 times in the last 10 years, a CAGR of 17%. You have seen that there is a relationship between GDP and market cap. Typically, the relationship hovers somewhere between 1 to 1.5. If that relationship is even now maintained, if you look at that and if it is going to continue, by 2047, we are talking about a market cap somewhere hovering around 40 to 50 trillion. Where this market cap will come from? Will it be only from the existing companies? Not necessarily. More and more companies are going to come in from various emerging sectors in India, making it one of the largest economies. This is where the role of BSE becomes very important. While Times Now is celebrating 20 years, we are happy to tell that BSE is celebrating its 150th year this year. It's a very happy moment for us. What has been the role of BSE in all its 150 years of existence for the growth of Indian economy? BSE has helped significantly in the formation of capital, ensuring liquidity of the capital raised, transparency in the market operations, ensuring corporate governance, and providing tools for risk management, in all ensuring and building trust in the market. In this committed service of 150 years to the market, BSE has ensured the emergence of multiple sectors, multiple big companies and corporates, and in all helped in democratizing the access to the markets and access to the information so that more and more investors can participate significantly and meaningfully in the building of nation. BSE is extremely committed to the cause of SMEs, and SMEs are very important. Today we have around 6 crore SMEs in the country. Roughly somewhere around 1,000 SMEs are listed. Listing of a SME helps significantly, one, in its growth, and two, making it bigger, along with contributing more and more for the nation. SMEs contribute significantly for the GDP growth, employment and exports, as we all know. And BSE has been a pioneer with SME platform, and it is certain that in the coming years, the role that is being played by BSE in getting SMEs to the forefront will become more and more significant. It's important that the investors participate judiciously, fully understanding what they trade, and trade only what they understand. For that, investor awareness and investor knowledge creation becomes very important, along with investor protection. BSE has been doing a great pioneering role in this as well as a part of nation building. We conduct around 14,000 investor awareness creation programs throughout the year, some of them physically, some of them digitally. We also came up with a novel idea of what we call as Dr. Mane videos. The do's and don'ts in the form of a simple clipping, a video clipping with a nice message to the public in an interesting social background has been rendered by BSE in multiple areas. This has become a very big hit amongst the viewers, and I must say that it has at least around 1 million viewers, which is a great achievement for us. When individuals trade, it is very important to ensure that their portfolio risk is minimized. Mutual funds play a wonderful role in this. So it has been the endeavor of BSE to make mutual funds easily available to the investing public. The Star MF platform of BSE has played a very vital role. I'm sure you will be very delighted to know around 1 crore unique investors have entered into mutual funds in the last 1 year. It's a very big number for India. We will be continuing our journey in building trust in support of nation building towards achieving the goal of Viksit Bharat. In all this, I feel media also plays a wonderful and very important role. By its sheer reach and influence, it can promote financial literacy amongst the public in a big way. The conversion of household savings into financial savings can be faster with the effort from media and support from one and all. Media, which is aligned with the cause of the nation and with responsible reporting, can be a very important tool for robust growth and sustained development. I would like to thank Times Now once again and congratulate them, and I am sure with the human service that they are doing, they will be contributing more and more for the development of India, keeping India ahead and achieving the goal of Viksit Bharat. Thank you very much for having me digitally. Namaskar.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sundararaman Ramamurthy, for such an interesting, address, in fact, on something very, very significant, the Indian securities markets that have really evolved rapidly and how they are going to play a crucial role in keeping Bharat ahead.